I just post and walk caught up in my Mountain Dew. I be in on these, that's all that I do. I be in on these, that's all that I do. I be no naughty, that's all that I do. I be no naughty, that's all that I do. I be no naughty, that's all that I do.
What's up, Key Gang? It's your girl Big Daddy Keys back here with another video. and and as y'all can tell from the title, this video is pretty much me explaining what happened with my trip going back home. Y'all are not too long woke up, so excuse me. But I'm sorry. But y'all, let's get into it though. So basically, how it is to go to the Bahamas, and I think like any Caribbean island, you gotta have a negative COVID test. They didn't specify which one, because I guess they're different tests. They have a PCR, which takes like 2 days, 2 to 3 days, and then they have a rapid antigen test, which you get back in like 15 minutes. So I work, okay? I work like Sunday to Wednesday, 9 to 9. So like my only days off are like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But like if I miss some days, or like if my hours aren't like um 35 plus hours, I have to come into work and make up time. So my flight was booked for a Wednesday, and like that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday that I had off, I had to go into work because I was missing hours. Because like I really was missing work because like it was a lot going on, personal issues. You feel me? So like I wasn't really going into work that week, so I had to make up time. So so I didn't really have time to go take a PCR where I would have got it back in time. So come Sunday now, come Monday actually, I had Googled some places where I could have went and take a test, and one of the places that I had went to, when I got there, they was like they don't do the testing anymore, and I'm like, why are y'all still online saying that y'all do the testing if y'all don't? That doesn't make any sense. So I wasted time going there, and I had to go to work, so I just went straight to work when I left from there. So I left work early just so I can go and get a test done. But pretty much by the time as I had got to all the places, their tests, the tests that they had did, all their PCRs and shit, had already got picked up. So like it was already Monday. So like my results wouldn't have got picked up until Tuesday, and I wouldn't have gotten it in time for my flight on Wednesday. So I did the rapid test. So my test came back negative because Big Daddy Keys can't catch the COVID.
You stupid.
Let me stop. But yeah, my test came back negative. So now it's Wednesday. I got all my stuff back, and I'm like ready for the airport. My flight was for 1 o'clock, like 1:35. Um, so it's after 11. I'm on my way to the airport. You feel me? I get to the airport. I check in. I do all of this. I'm going through TSR, all of that. My bags are checked in. I'm now at the point where I'm waiting to board the flight. Like I even started vlogging. Like I will post my vlogs that I started with me in the airport and everything. So I'm in the airport now. We're getting ready to board the flight. My mom was supposed to come and pick me up, so I'm making sure that she knows that I'm going on a flight now, so be there in time to pick me up from the airport. Cause I hate waiting out there really, really long. So yeah. So now we finally landed. We're getting off the plane and all this other stuff. How it is for the Bahamas, once you get there, you gotta go through immigration. If you're not a Bahamian citizen, you go through immigration, which I have to go to. Um, I get there and he's like, "Do you have your travel health visa?" So I'm like, "No, they didn't inform us of getting that." I'm not gonna cap to y'all. Like, I most definitely totally forgot that I needed one of those, so I didn't do it. So I had to do it there on the spot because they were like, usually when people don't have it, they get a fine or something like that. I think the fine was like $1,000. So yeah. Um, so they pretty much just let me did the health visa online, tried to get through all of that. Um, so mind you, I I went to the airport from in Miami. I flew from Miami into the Bahamas. I was in the airport from like 11:30. My flight was for 1:35. We landed at like 2:35, 2:40 ish, and we had to sit on the plane, I guess, to wait until it was our turn to get to the gate or whatever. So I didn't get off of my flight until like after, I want to say after 3 o'clock, almost 4. So now we're finally off the plane. I'm to the immigration check or whatever. They being mad loud. Anyways, yeah. So I'm at immigration check or whatever, and like yeah. So I started filling out the help visa. It was another guy that was helping me. He was like, just fill it out, let him know when I'm done, so he can call somebody and get it approved quickly. So I'm like, okay, I'll do all of that. I filled out all of that. I had to submit a picture of my passport and my COVID test. So I did all of that. Submitted it in. I let him know. So he made his phone calls or whatever to try and get it approved quicker. So we're sitting out here, we're waiting. I done went live on Instagram. I was scrolling up on TikTok. I didn't make a TikTok in the airport. Um, so yeah, so I'm just pretty much there. Both of my phones are dying, by the way, because there was no outlets for me to charge my phones. So yeah, the thing finally came back and it was denied because it was the wrong COVID test.
What did he say?
I needed a PCR and not a rapid antigen. So I'm pretty much like, at first I'm confused because I'm like, what's the difference? Like, yeah, I know I don't have COVID. Like my results are negative. Like this doesn't make any sense. So I guess he tried to work his way around it, so to see if like I could take a test over there, so that way I wouldn't have to go back and stuff like that. Cause I pretty much told him like it was a business trip. I really had a photo shoot set up to you know. So yeah, so they're just pretty much like it got denied. So he's making phone calls. He's trying to get to somebody to see if they could let me through and let me stay or whatever. So, after this long process now, it's like 5 o'clock. They're like, they can't, there's nothing that they can do. They've already tried everything. They have to send me back. So I'm like, okay, cool. At this point, my emotions is on a roller coaster. I'm not even going to cap to y'all. My emotions is on a roller coaster because I'm like, boo. I wasted money buying a ticket. I wasted money on gas. I like I really wasted a lot of time trying to get over here just to get sent back within the same day. Like I was so now I'm calling my mom. I'm gonna say that one thing with me that I know and I probably do have to work on is that when I'm upset I catch a really nasty attitude, and it's like I be in the mood, like I don't be in the mood to be bothered. So like if you get to bother with me, I get real nasty, and it's just not nice for anybody at that point. So now at this point, I'm pissed off. I'm sick. I'm going through all the emotions possible. I'm ready to cry at this point because like going back home, even though it was just for those 4 or 5 days, because like it's a lot going on with my family, especially my parents. So it's like me going home even for those few days, it kind of had a whole lot more meaning than a lot of people would have thought. So like that's why like it really hurt. That's why like really hurt to get in the airport. I didn't even get a chance to see my dad, but yeah. But I saw my mom because she came in the airport to get her stuff because I had bought her some stuff that she wanted. So yeah, pretty much after that, they had me set up for another flight. So yeah, I hopped on the flight, went back to Miami. Um, yeah, I had like a really nasty attitude. I'm not gonna cap. My mom got some of that attitude.
Mom, I love you.
Cause she was trying to talk to me, and I didn't feel like being talked to. Um, so yeah, so I pretty much got back on the plane. I called my ride to come and pick me up from the airport. Um, and And yeah, that's the story of how my trip to the islands pretty much got canceled or just got ruined, to be exact. So yeah, but I'm in Orlando now with my brother and his girlfriend. Y'all, I'm third wheeling hard as fuck. I'm third wheeling dumb hard, but yeah. So yeah. So I just thought I would do this video because I know a lot of people was like kind of curious as into what happened. So yeah, that's what happened. I'm in an O. It's a Sunday. I'm trying to drop this today because it's like really short, so I feel like I could edit this like within an hour or two and then get this out. So yeah. So yeah. But yeah, though, I'm out in the O. I'll meet up with some people, do some collabs and stuff like that. I'm not bummed out about it anymore. So yeah, it's cool though. It's life. Things happen. I was pretty upset. So yeah. But y'all make sure that y'all turn on y'all post notifications for this, like, comment, and share. Um, if y'all haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel because my Orlando vlog will be dropping. And some pranks as well. So yeah, y'all comment some pranks I should do. I'm gonna really get back into that. So yeah.
True. I just post some walk hard up in my Mountain Dew. I be in on these, that's all that I do. I be in on these, that's all that I do. I be no naughty, that's all that I do. I be no naughty, that's all that I do. I be no naughty, that's all that I do.